There's one final bit of wax application that I'd like to show you, which is not intended for new families and new skiers. This is more difficult, and it's especially difficult when it's done outside in cold weather, and that's applying klister. I'm going to do this because a lot of people have questions about the best way to do it, and it's something that you can get used to and something you can learn how to do. Klister comes in a tube, and again, we provide it, the club provides it for you to use at practices, and we have waxmeisters who know how to apply it, but it's a bit tricky. So we're doing it inside right now when it's warm, so it's going to be easier to apply now than it usually is outside. Klister is used for conditions when the snow is no longer fresh, when it's transformed, when it's frozen and melted, and so forth. And this normal glide wax, this hard kick wax no longer works. You need to use something softer and gooier. Klister was invented around the turn of the century and hasn't been improved upon as far as I can tell since then. So the way you apply Klister is you get your nice clean ski. This ski has been cleaned and it's ready for its, I should be doing my so it's been cleaned and it's been sandpapered. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to apply the Klister in a chevron pattern. So I'm going to go.
This is for classic technique.
This is for, thank you, this is for classic technique. This is only for classic technique. What would happen, Eli, if you wanted to do this escape technique?
You would move.
It'd be awful.
You would move.
You wouldn't. You'd be very slow. Alright, so now there's two steps. The first step is I'm going to take my Klister spreader, which is what this technically is called, and I'm going to try to spread it as smoothly as I possibly can. I'm not going to be able to spread it entirely with my spreader, but I'm going to be able to get it pretty nicely spread. Exactly. Now, the next stage in Klister spreading is a matter of personal taste. Some people like to use their thumb. Other people like to use their palm. I like to use my palm, excuse me, Troy.
Kind of like sap.
So I'm going to spread the whole thing out nice and smoothly. That's it. So we're done. Now, if we were going to go skiing, we would need to let this cool off for a couple of minutes. If you put it straight on the snow when it's warm from your hand, it ices up. And it melts the surface of the snow and it freezes. Now let me show you what this looks like. Should be a nice, smooth, shiny surface without any lumps, without any big ridges, and you'll be able to get great grip under challenging conditions. Yeah, it's definitely sticky, yeah. And you might wonder what I'm going to do about my hand, but in fact, all you have to do is you put it in your ski glove and you ski away and magically it disappears. We look forward to seeing you skiing. So we're done. We are ready to go out for our classic ski, and now all we need is some snow.
Yeah.
Thanks very much.